Hello. Hello. Maybe it's a little low. That could be it. Hello. 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 What's going on, guys? Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me or not? Can you guys hear me good or no? Or at least, can you hear me? If you guys can hear me, please press 1 into the chat room. Well, the chat, period. Yes? Okay. All right, so I don't usually broadcast from my computer, but I can finally do it after an extended period of time. Okay. All right. So, all right, let's talk about this, okay? All right. If you guys suffer from anxiety, panic disorder, depression, schizophrenia, bipolar, psychopathic, or sociopathic tendencies, press 1 into the chat room and be honest. You can be honest with this YouTube community here. This is what my channel was mainly made for. Okay. Jelly Ink doesn't. Well, if you guys want to talk about anything, I'm here now. So, one, anxiety, agoraphobia. Alexandros, 1984. Yep, agoraphobia, dude. I would have mild to moderate agoraphobia now. I've had it for about maybe like 6 or 7 months now. It freaking sucks. If I cuss, my video immediately gets demonetized. By the way, immediately. So now I can't cuss because the politically correct people have taken over YouTube. So now I can't cuss. But whatever. Have you tried EMDR? I've never heard of EMDR. Never heard of it. Okay, so if you guys would like to list your medical, you don't have to, but if you want, go ahead and list your medical diagnosis. I'm a very trusting person. You can tell me, it doesn't matter. I'm here. If you guys want to talk about anything, I'm here. Anything. It could be anything. It could be political. It could be about Trump. It could be about Hillary. It could be about Texas. It could be about New Jersey, New York. It could be about Pennsylvania. No, it doesn't matter. So if you guys want to talk about something, I'm right here. Go ahead and talk to me. I don't mind. Panic disorder, agoraphobia, stress, probably post-traumatic stress disorder. Have you guys ever woken up? Let me ask you guys a question, and I want to know if this is with generalized anxiety disorder. Have you guys ever woken up and your heart's racing, but you're not panicking? Has that ever happened to you? Where like you wake up and you're like, I don't feel good, and you wake up and you just don't feel good, but you're not actually panicking, and it's not a panic attack, but the stress itself is causing your heart rate to be high in the mornings. And then after you wake up for like 10, 15 minutes, you calm, well, maybe a couple minutes, you start calming back down already once you realize everything's okay. This is what I'm drinking right now. Nestle Pure Life. I'm drinking it more than other drinks. Water. When you had a job. Do you guys notice that if your anxiety disorder gets worse when you haven't slept correctly, does your anxiety get worse? I've noticed that trend too. I've noticed that trend too. I've noticed that trend too. Let me ask you guys another question. I have over 24,000 subscribers and only 8 people viewing me. What am I doing wrong? I want to spread my anxiety awareness more, and I don't know. I have 24,000 subscribers. I got 8 to 7 people viewing me. Like 8 people. Like it should be 100 plus people, but why is nobody viewing my channel? Like why am I not getting any viewers? I guess they're not receiving the message or something. I don't know what's going on. Because usually I have 100 viewers, and I would love to have 100 viewers because then I could spread about anxiety disorder and the seriousness of it. Alexandros, I want to talk about everything about my life, everything from the beginning to now. But every time I talk about it, it just it's a it never seems to it's this is a hard one because every time that I talk about anxiety disorder, a lot of people they don't understand the anxiety disorder. They don't understand what it feels like to suffer. And they don't understand what it feels like to suffer. Like they don't people that don't suffer from anxiety does not know what it feels like to wake up every single day, no matter where they're at in the world, and just suffer every single day. Like they don't understand that. And that's what I've been trying to get. That's what my goal of my channel has to be, spreading awareness of anxiety disorder for years, but I never get the recognition that I would like. I would like to reach more people so that they could become aware of an anxiety disorder. Yes, it is. Yes, bigger YouTubers have talked about it, but never in the detail that I have that I could think of. I have recorded me getting injected with benzodiazepines to stop my panic attack on video. I have recorded psychiatric units. I have recorded having a panic attack in real life, and it's the scariest feeling in the freaking world. I've tried to bring awareness to a mental disorder that's quote unquote to millions of people, and even though YouTube, you can easily become a multi, you can get multi-million views. I cannot seem to get that awareness out to people. And I would love to get that awareness out to people, but every video that I upload with anxiety doesn't get that many views. And I would love to try to help more people, to get aware, to be aware of this this mental cancer. That's what it is, like mental cancer. You can treat it, but it never goes away no matter what you do. They try therapy on me. They've tried medications on me. They've tried antidepressant medications. They've tried anticonvulsant, anti what was it? Adrenal gland medication, which I had a bad reaction to. I've tried blood pressure medication and passed out on the bus from feeling so weak. Um, and 911 had to be called. My blood pressure and pulse was low because they gave me too many blood pressure medications. Um, what's another one? They tried antipsychotic medications on me, and that ended up badly. I ended up becoming psychotic. I don't know how by taking those medications, I actually become psychotic off those medications, especially well, not trazodone, but geodone and Haldol. When they inject Haldol into me, I immediately go night night. Like that's an immediate night out, lights out, nights out. The second that stuff is injected into you, it's out, it's gone, it's you're out like a light. You don't know what the heck happened to you. It just pow right in your face. You know what I mean? Or as a New Yorker would say, pow right in the kisser. So I've tried magnesium supplements. I've tried CBD oil. I've tried marijuana over the years. In California, when I was in California, I tried the legal route of marijuana. That didn't help me. I ended up having panic attacks, and I tried the CBD oil, and I tried just the oil itself. I tried just smoking pure THC. That did not help. I ended up panicking. My pulse went too high. I ended up in the ER room, and they had to give me 4 milligram injection of Ativan. That was a really high dose, by the way, and I didn't feel good from that. But it did lower my pulse. They also had to give me a small injection of some sort of anti-arrhythmic drug because my heart rate went into a abnormal rhythm, and then they had to kind of shock it back, and that felt so uncomfortable. I couldn't breathe right from that medicine, and then they had to give me an anti-medicine to combat the medicine that was giving me an anti-reaction. I never asked to be born. I never asked to be put on this earth. I never asked for any of that. By the way, I never asked to be here. I wasn't. I didn't ask to be on this planet, and yet I'm stuck here, suffering, and it's not even a physical problem. Supposedly, I feel bad for everyone who's living this great big world. Have you tried magnesium? Son, live in a science class. Well, kindred spirit, let me tell you something. Do you know what it feels like to go through your life of going to emergency rooms and have doctors call you a drug addict, drug seeker, drug abuser, when all you're trying to do is find a way to stop the panic? Have you ever been through that? Have you guys ever been through going through an ER room and then just being told to pretty much F off? They got more important things to do. When you genuinely feel like you're actually physically dying on the floor, but you're not? Do you know what kind of psychological trauma that causes some people? To think that you're going to die, and then they give you a medication and it stops it, but then they think that you're a drug addict or a drug abuser or a drug seeker because you're trying to find something to calm you down. How do you think that makes us feel in this world? When this is not only in the United States, this happens in Australia, this happens in England, this happens all over the world. When it Japan, it happens in a lot of places. And the first thing that doctors think is this guy's a drug addict, this guy's a drug seeker, the drug seeker. Not everybody is there for drugs. Some people are there to get medication to calm you down. How would you guys feel if every time that you went to the ER room, you feel like you're a drug addict when you're not literally a drug addict? Do you guys know what that feels like to suffer every single day? To suffer. How? I can't explain it. It's a terrible feeling to wake up instead of waking up and feeling positive. You wake up and you feel this dread, and no matter what I do, by the way, I feel dread anyway. It's just now I feel a little bit less dread now because I'm living in my own apartment, but I feel less dread now. But I still feel dread. Not as I don't feel as stressed out as I did in New Jersey. New Jersey, where I live, was very stressful. Look, at the end of the day, and I'm just gonna put it point blank. I know that there's 9 people watching here, but at the end of the day, nobody cares about us. Nobody cares that if we died on the side of the road. Nobody, except for the people that are in the chat. People without anxiety disorder, depression, schizophrenia, bipolar, autism, only they can understand. Only they can understand. Even psychopaths, they don't care what we feel, but psychopaths tend to understand people with mental illness more than psychopaths. Yeah, I would say psychopaths understand people with mental illness more than people without. mental illness, especially depression. You know, I have been the guy that used to be, to advocate anxiety medication and to advocate peace and tranquility, but it's hard to live that life. You know that? You know how hard it is to live a life of anxiety disorder? I mean, there's 10 people watching right now. And out of those 10 people, at least 4 or 5 of you have anxiety. I do suffer from social anxiety. It's gotten worse over the last couple of years. I don't know why. Nobody does. It's just the biological response to everything that I do and go through is amazing. Like everything is bad in my body's eye, my mental and my brain. My brain says, well, going outside is bad. Breathing this way is bad. Answering your phone is bad. Drinking too much soda is bad. Drinking too much water is bad. Just imagine all that dumb shit going through your. I'm gonna get demonetized. Oh well. I'll imagine all that dumb crap going through your brain. Just imagine it. Every day of your life. Just imagine. Every miserable waking second, you're just filled with misery and you don't know what to do. You don't know how to improve it. So they tell you go out and exercise. So you go out and exercise, and then as you're exercising, you have a panic attack. And then the next day you go exercise again, and you fight it, and then you have a panic attack, and then you're fighting it. So out of nervousness, I go eat more food because I that's all I know what to do. That's all I know how to do. That's all I know left what to do is to eat more food because I'm nervous. Like I don't even know what life is anymore. Like I try to go out and do stuff and like I'll give you an example. A few days ago I made a live stream video of me going to the middle of Texas and recording a sign that says that I was in the geographical center of Texas. I had at least 7 panic attacks in a 3 hour period for no reason whatsoever, by the way. Just going to that sign, even though I feel comfortable here in my own state, going to that sign of over about 315-mile round trip. I went all the way to the geographical center of Texas, which is hard to do because Texas is the second biggest state in the country of the United States. I went all the way over there in the middle of the night. I had over 7 panic attacks. At times, I thought I wasn't going to be able to make it or I was going to die. And I put over 7 times so I could breathe right. And then once I calmed down, I continued to the side. When I made that live stream, I was actually panicking a little bit while making that live stream, and there was no reason for it. I no reason was why was I panicking for nothing? I wasn't even worried about nothing, but yet when I'm driving, it feels like I can't breathe. How is that even possible? I I mean, I just drove 150 miles. It wasn't even that big of a deal. Like it's far, but it's not that big of a deal. And my body was in full panic mode half the time. It might be a genetic defect. It might be, Alexandros. There's no reason for me to panic. What's the reason? All I did was go see a fucking sign. I literally drove round trip 300 miles just to go see a sign that says I'm in the geographical center of Texas. By the way, I literally just drove to see a sign in the middle of the dark, in the middle of nowhere, to say that I've been in the middle of Texas. Literally, in the dead center of the state. And somehow my body responded with that with panic attacks. Little panic attacks. With a heart rate and anxiety and fear. How does somebody live with this? How do we live with this every fucking day? And doctors out there, they don't know how to help us. Ativan, Xanax, Clonopin, Valium, Buspirone, and a couple other medications that are like benzodiazepines are the only medicines that seem to work. Yes, driving used to calm me down, but now I panic while driving, so I have to pull over a lot for my own safety and for other people's safety. I pull over when I feel anxious, so I don't have any issues. But what I'm saying is, I never used to be that way. I used to drive. I used to be able to go 2,000 miles in one direction and then 2,000 miles in the other direction in a 48 to 72-hour period in 2 days. Now I can't do that no more. I can't drive 1,000 miles like I used to. I used to be able to do it. I could drive from here to Denver, Colorado in one day. Now I can't do it no more because I'm so scared that I'm going to die while I'm driving over there from a medical problem that I don't even know of. Look, I know I can't control my death. I know this. I know that I could die at any moment in my lifetime, but for some reason, I cannot let that go, and I don't know why. I don't know if it's something that stems from childhood, but I just cannot physically let it go. Like, I know that I will die someday and I will not be on this earth anymore. I will perish. But I don't know why my body reacts so violently to it and why it's so scared of it when it's inevitable. It will happen. That's the thing. Is it will happen whether I like it or not. Why can't I just accept it? I've tried accepting it, but I can't get that thought out of my head, and that's causing me so much stress. So, why do I worry about stuff that I can't control? I've asked many doctors, psychiatrists, myself, other people what they think. Nobody has a good answer for it. Nobody. When am I going to die? There is no answer to that. It will happen when it happens. The problem is I don't want it to happen, but yet it's going to happen and I can't control it. This reality is temporary. Everything had a beginning, everything will have an end. Not only as human beings, but the entire universe. Exactly, Pedro. But why? Why in my little lifetime and our little lifetime are we so anxious about it? We are going to die. That's what I don't get. What is scaring us? Like, what is actually scaring us on this little planet? What is scaring me? Even though, look, I could get in my car and get in a car crash 10 feet away from the house. Anything could happen. A plane could fall out of the sky. The apartment complex could collapse. There's a billion things that could happen wrong. But I'm specifically worried about a sudden death. That's my anxiety, by the way. By the way, I'm just saying that's my problem, by the way. I worry about things that I cannot control. And then I obsessed over everything. I obsess over everything. Like, am I gonna die? When am I gonna die? How am I gonna die? Who am I gonna die with? Is somebody gonna be there? Am I gonna be by myself? That's what I think about. Am I gonna be by myself? Am I gonna be with other people? Or am I gonna be in a car when it happens? Am I gonna be on an airplane? Am I gonna be on a boat? Am I gonna just be walking down the street and then bam, that heart stops and I'm dead? Am I gonna have an anaphylactic shock to something? All this shit runs through my head every single day, even when I'm just laying here doing nothing. Why? Why am I so focused on this stuff? I already know what's going to happen. It's just you can't control it. You can't control it. That's the thing. I understand that. That's a very inappropriate that's a very inappropriate comment. I hope you do know that, right? You know that's a very inappropriate comment. You should not put that up in my chat box. That's kind of fucked up, dude. I know people who have been through that. And that's really fucked up that you would say something like that. I don't care if you're a troll. I don't care if you're whoever you are, but that is a really inappropriate comment. People have passed away because of school shootings. And that's a very inappropriate comment. That is just that's a really inappropriate like that's like kicking somebody in the balls. That's low. I hope you're proud of yourself. I really do. Hope you're proud of yourself. Because putting comments like that just it just doesn't help you. You shouldn't say stuff like that. And this isn't coming from a politically correct standard. This is coming from real. Like you shouldn't do that. You should not do that. That's not right. Because at the end of the day, your son, your daughter, your mother, your father could be at that school when that happens. You yourself could be there and get shot and bleed out. So don't ever make jokes about school shootings because it really isn't funny. It really isn't. It really isn't. That's not something you joke about. There's a lot of things you could joke about that I don't care about, but when you come to kids getting shot is one of the most disturbing things that could ever happen. They don't deserve that. No kids deserve that, by the way. No kids say, I'm gonna go to school today. Let me play with my PSP and they get shot later. No. Like, you go to school to learn, even though school sucks, whatever. I mean, I thought school sucked when I grew up. Still did it, but it sucked. All we did was learn about Texas history and math and science and social studies and physical training. Asmo, baby, I don't know where you live, but gun laws will not save you from a crazed person with an automatic rifle. I hope you know that. Look at the Columbine shooting. So, I don't know, guys. Anxiety disorder is just. Sometimes I think anxiety disorder is mental cancer without the actual cancer, of course. Sometimes I think anxiety might be like a disease instead of an actual disorder. Why do I feel like the anxiety is a disease and it's not like a mental disorder? Why do I feel like anxiety is a disease? Because it's with me every single day. It hinders my mobility. It hinders my thinking sometimes. It hinders my cognitive function. Sometimes I feel confused. Sometimes I feel dizzy. Sometimes I feel disoriented. Sometimes I feel like I can't think clearly, have conscious thinking. Sometimes I make rash decisions. Sometimes I overspend money when I shouldn't. And that's part of my anxiety, by the way. That's an OCD thing. And I think it's all because of the body's inability to cope. So, what do you guys think? Come on. There's over 14 people here. Out of 14 people, tell me, what do you think is going on this planet? Because I'm going to tell you what's going on with this planet. I'm going to tell you right now. This is coming from a text in here. And just hear me out. You don't have to stay. You don't have to listen. You don't have to be here. You don't even have to be on this YouTube channel. Can I tell you something? Let me explain something to you. Look at me. Look in this camera. Look at this computer. Look at your phone. Look very carefully. Not at me. Just look at yourself. Look at this world. And let me explain why I think that anxiety sufferers have a higher IQ point than normal people. And let me explain. And I'm going to do a common sense perspective, okay? Why do we have war, famine, murder, rape, shootings, stabbings, hangings, serial killers, evil people that will do evil things to you, evil people that will destroy humans, evil people? Why do you think we have them on this planet? Why, as a human race, are we so evil? Why? Can anybody explain that question? Can anyone explain that question? What is wrong with this planet? What is wrong with this earth? What is wrong with the human race? We're powered by greed, hostility, anger, jealousy. People get jealous over inanimate objects. People kill people over paper. People kill people over paper money. Why? That's stuff I also worry about with anxiety. People will shoot you over paper money that doesn't mean a goddamn thing. People will kill you over the dumbest shit. And I don't know why. What is so good about paper money? Yeah, it's important, but you're going to destroy somebody's life over it. Why? What do you get out of it? Jimmy Kimball. But seriously, what do you get out of it? What do you get out of it? Jimmy Kimball, nobody cares what I do on Pal Talk. What I've done in the past doesn't mean what I'm doing now, so it doesn't matter. I go on in insult rooms and paltalk.com and I say shit and they say shit back to me. So Jimmy Kimball, don't even try to blackmail me, buddy, because it won't work. Now, why is this world so evil? That's the question. Why? There's a difference between joking, you know, and stuff like that, but there's no difference between this world of evil, this world of shootings over something. I'll give you an example of what really made me sad. I'll give you guys an example of what really made me sad. Do you guys remember a guy named last year? He got shot up in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. His name is XXX Tension. Do you guys remember him? He's a rapper. Do you guys remember him? XXX Tension. And he made one of his last videos were sad. XXX Tension sad. I love that music video, by the way. And I'm not really a rapper type of dude, but I'll listen to rap and base it on my speakers and whatnot. I love rap, sure. I love rap. I love classical. I love hip hop. I love yeah, country. I love everything actually. It doesn't matter what the brand of music is: rock, classic rock, goth, heavy metal, death metal, screamo. I don't care what it is. I'll listen to it. So, and you know also what I know something. I want to tell you what I realized. I realized that people with more money, right? People have like, a couple $1 million or more. They do tend to live better lives in general because they live in safer environments because they can afford it. I noticed that people that live in poverty live in dangerous areas because there's more likely to be break-ins, there's more likely to be robberies, there's more likely to be murders, there's more likely to be jealousy, there's more likely to be hatred and hatefulness. There's more likely to be people that are unfortunately just bad members of what we call society. And because of that, people like us that have anxiety, depression, um, we tend to look at those people and worry about those people. And people that are rich, usually, as long as they don't piss anybody off, they don't seem to worry as much as that people that worry about people that are living in poverty. So I noticed that the anxiety rates are higher with people that live in poor communities. Me, I lived in a very poor community in San Antonio. Not the poorest, but pretty bad. And I would hear shootings at least once a week. Um, California, Miami, New Jersey, those are pretty nice areas in Miami. But New Jersey, you know, now New Jersey, that was a really rough. That was the roughest area I've ever lived in, and I would hear shootings like every 2 or 3 times a day. That was a pretty bad area that I was living in. That was causing me really bad anxiety. And New York City is not a very pretty place. Once you get out of Lower and Upper Manhattan and Brooklyn scared the shit out of me, but Queens was the worst. And there were so many dangerous places in Queens, and it scared the ever living fuck out of me. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. And there's places in Queens that scare me more than Detroit and Baltimore and even South Chicago. There's places in Queens that scare me because I've seen it with my own eyes. I was in doing my job there, and I was really genuinely scared driving through those neighborhoods in Queens. They have bars on top of bars on top of bars. Like the neighborhoods, some of those neighborhoods are so bad that they have to have bars on bars just to protect their households. And then bars on top of 14th floor story bars. You know your neighborhood is bad when you have bars on a 20-story window. That's when you know the neighborhood is extremely dangerous. Extremely dangerous. How the hell do you have to have bars on your window on 20-story up building? And that's when you know the neighborhood is bad. And that caused me a lot of anxiety. And I was always worried that I'm gonna get shot. I'm gonna get shot. I'm gonna get shot. I just one wrong move, one wrong look. I piss somebody up. I piss somebody off. Boom, shooting. And I don't want to get shot. I don't want to get stabbed. I don't want any of that drama. I'm a good person, and I want the best for everybody, no matter who you are, where you're from, and who you're affiliated with. I don't care. You just live your life. But my anxiety is based off of what I see physically. I a few years ago I made a video of driving in Detroit. I did a terrible job at shooting that video, by the way. I didn't have my stand with me. I saw some of the most dilapidated buildings I have ever seen in my life. Ever seen in my life. I drove to Southside Chicago from Dayton. And when I drove from Dayton to Southside Chicago, it was only like 300 miles. So I said, F it, let me just drive real quick. I went right through Indiana and through Illinois. And I would have to say I heard gunfire I would say every 4 hours, 3 hours, 2 hours. And I was just staying in a small hotel on the south side of Chicago that was supposed to be the safer of the south side. I wanted to see how bad it was, and it was really bad. And I was really scared, and genuinely, I was scared. And I had to take extra Ativan. That was the only way I was going to stay there. And I open up the hotel window a little bit, and I just hear pa 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 pa. You just hear gunfire almost continuously, especially at night. It was almost continuous gunfire. I went back to Ohio immediately, and then a few months later, I went to Detroit. I didn't even record that experience. I was so scared of actually getting any gang members on camera. I was afraid that they were going to come and attack me or, threaten me or shoot me because I had a video of them, so I didn't even record Southside Chicago. That's how dangerous it was. So I went to Detroit. I wanted to see how bad Detroit was, and then I wanted to go see Toronto. Toronto. I think that's how they say it in Canada. I think that's how they say it in their native English language. Okay, I think they say Toronto, but I went through London, Ontario, and then I went through Ontario, and then I went all the way to Toronto, and it was the complete opposite of Detroit. Toronto, Ontario is a beautiful place and clean, very clean. I like that about Canada. It's very clean and people are extremely friendly. I don't even know how they are though about it. Not everybody's perfect in Canada, but damn, for the most part, Canada is a very beautiful country and it's very friendly. Everybody, for the most part, most people are friendly, especially Montreal. Not gonna lie, the people in Montreal are pretty friendly. I never had any issues with them. They're pretty friendly, and I like them. Now, the unfriendliest people that I ever met were people from not Eastern, Staten Island. They have a nasty attitude. Newark, New Jersey, nasty attitude. Patterson, New Jersey, very nasty attitude. Paramus, nasty attitude. Rahway, nasty attitude. Linden, kind of a nasty attitude, but kind of at the edge of a nasty attitude. What was another place? Not Springfield. What's that place called? I'm ready for. Oh, Woodbridge. Not that bad actually. Once you get out of northern New Jersey, the attitude just seemed to drop a lot. So I was liking that. But in general, guys, just in general, I had some good experiences in New Jersey and New York. What I really liked about New Jersey, to be honest with you, I really liked about New Jersey was Sandy Hook. I really love Sandy Hook. I like the Jersey Shore that they have there. It's really beautiful, actually. I was very surprised, but New Jersey has some really nice beaches, and Sandy Hook curves at the top there, and it's actually really nice, and I liked it. And I kind of miss that part of New Jersey, but Red Bank, New Jersey, and stuff like that was actually really nice. Brandon Beach, or whatever the hell they call it, was really nice too. I don't think it was Branton. I think it was Brandon Beach or Bailey Beach. I don't know. It was really nice though, really upscale and very very friendly people. Completely different from North Jersey. Having to live in North Jersey is just pure hell. They don't take care of the roads. There's many potholes. Just imagine driving on a golf course with just fucking holes everywhere. That's kind of what northern New Jersey especially is like. They did have a Texas Roadhouse though, but it's not the same as the real Texas here. So, so I have a question for you guys. I have a question for you guys. How long have you been following my channel? Oh yeah, I remember Rucko. She hates my guts. Mike Williams a dickhead, but he makes me laugh. Mike Williams makes me laugh though when he gets in that mood. Dude, when Mike Williams used to get in that mood, oh, he would get so. Wait! I got a video of him. Here, I'll play it in the audio. Hold on. I don't know if I have a video of him. I don't. I don't think I do. Maybe I. No, that was Ills Nils. No, I think that was Ills Nils. I think it was Ills Nils that had the meltdown. But let me see just to be safe. I don't remember what happened to Mike Williams though. All right, guys. I have a question for you. JD Shreds, I have not overcome my agoraphobia. The only thing that seems to help me right now is my medication. I mean, there literally is. I've tried everything in the book. You guys haven't noticed this, but I've had anxiety for now, like, I've had anxiety almost 15 years now, and I've tried everything in the books. I've tried eating more potassium, supplements, vitamin A, B, C, D, E, K. I've tried taking supplements. GABA, I've tried taking stuff that makes you sleepy, aka the good stuff. I've tried taking sleep aids. I've tried Xanax, Klonopin, Valium. I have tried antipsychotics, anti seizure medication, antidepressant medication. And JD Shreds, unfortunately, benzodiazepines for an acute episode and acute problems is pretty much the only temporary cure for anxiety, especially if you're having a panic attack. It helps with that adrenaline release. Because, guys, let's get scientific here for a second, okay? I'm not a scientist and I'm not a doctor, so don't take my advice. But I have noticed that with benzodiazepines, the adrenaline rush seems to dissipate after taking the benzodiazepine because it binds to your GABA receptors, which calms the GABA receptors down temporarily enough to where the secretion of adrenaline is hindered slightly because of the benzodiazepines. So I have noticed that trend that benzodiazepines seem to lower your adrenal gland secretion of adrenaline temporarily. It's a temporary thing, but I've noticed that trend. So it stops the panic attack. It calms you down. It makes you feel good again, and life is right while you're on the medication. Then you withdraw, and then you seizure out, and you die. It's a freaking catch-22. I hate it. Mike William got exposed, abusing his pig vomit, so he hangs out in Bovingdon room now. Oh shit! Mike Williams got exposed. Well, you know what? He always was a weirdo. He always was a weirdo, though. Is that why he doesn't hang out in Verbal anymore? I think that's the reason why he doesn't hang out in Verbal anymore. And Bovine Dung, I don't like him. He's an idiot. So if you guys want to talk about anything, I am here. I'm just hungry and I have no money for food. I also notice that I get anxiety if I don't eat a lot of food. You know, some good food. If I don't eat good food, I end up having anxiety. If I eat too much food, I get anxiety. If I eat too little, I get anxiety. If I eat too much, I get anxiety. If I eat just right, I still get anxiety, but I feel good. If you guys want to talk about anything, I am here to talk. Okay, I will do more of these live streams if you guys just talk. Because if you guys don't talk, then I won't be here to talk to you guys. Huh? Well, I'm here if you guys want to talk. Until then, I have been up for almost 24 hours, by the way. That's not correct. Once your misfiring GABA is calmed down, your brain is able to calm down, even if you get the physical symptoms. I get bad anxiety if I eat too much. Exactly. Just our brain is just misfiring. It's like having seizures without the seizures. Sometimes I think it's a medical problem, man. Barrett's esophagus. What is that? Barrett's esophagus. What is that? I can look that up. Barrett's esophagus. Barrett's esophagus. Let's see what that says. Barrett's esophagus is damage to the lower portion of the tube that connects the mouth and the stomach. Wouldn't that give you wouldn't that give you acid reflux, heartburn, indigestion, or regurgitation, chronic cough, hoarseness, or throat irritation? Frequent heartburn and chest pains are symptoms, but many people with Barrett's esophagus have no symptoms. A chronic cough, hoarseness, or throat irritation. That's how I get throat irritation and I get heartburn, indigestion, but I luckily I don't get regurgitation. How weird that you would say that because my fiance got that this morning. She had regurgitation. Oh, it was stinging her throat. Oh, I have spots on my esophagus from acid reflux. Oh shit. You know the best way to treat acid reflux is, I'm gonna be honest with you? Lots of water. Like half a gallon of water a day. Drink nothing but water and your acid reflux will go down a lot. A lot. When I have really bad acid days, I just drink a lot of water and it seems to kind of fix the pH levels in the stomach over time. Not immediately, but I have noticed that my acid goes down, it stays down if I drink a lot of water. I don't eat a lot of cheese and stuff. I'm very sleepy now. I've been awake for too long. I drink shit tons of water now. I've lost 20 pounds far trying to get my BP down naturally. Well, just don't eat any salt. Just keep away from salt. Don't add salt to any products and don't eat products with a lot of salt. And your blood pressure will come down. If you want to know another secret, keep your room very cool. Drink lots of water, a little bit of Gatorade in there. Just mix it with just a little bit of Gatorade so you get electrolytes. And also keep your anxiety and stress level down and your blood pressure should go down a little bit. You can make your blood pressure go back to normal, but you got to exercise vigorously, which I just started doing. Not vigorously, though, slowly. But okay, go to sleep, bro. Hope you start feeling better. Catch you later. Thank you, there, JD. You take care. Oh, by the way, guys, this is a person who suffers from anxiety and insomnia. This is how I crash and eventually fall asleep. I stay up so long that my body physically can't take it no more, and so I end up falling asleep. So if I'm talking to you and I fall asleep, I think it's because I'm that tired, by the way. And this is another thing that people with anxiety and chronic anxiety suffer with. then they don't. They get up, walk around, get in your car, it'll go away. Keep your mind busy. I know about these things. Ben, do you sleep talk? Okay, I am very sleepy. Finally. I guess venting all that stuff that I was talking about is finally kind of releasing all that extra stress that I had not talking. There we go. I'm finally getting sleepy. I guess venting all that stuff that I had, cooped up about not being able to help anybody with anxiety. I guess it's finally letting me sleep. I'm gonna have to stop the stream soon, guys. But yes, I will make more videos. I will make more live streams and videos. But right now, bye bye. It's telling me, hey Ben, it's okay. Get the fuck to sleep. Yeah, 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 yeah. I'm the man. I'm the man. Damn, I'm tired. I a sleepy boy. I tell you what. I am very. Wow, I'm sleepy. I guess venting's been it really helping me. I haven't slept in. Let me see. I woke up at 8 a.m. yesterday. I had been awake since 8 a.m. yesterday. It's now 10. I've been awake for 26 hours. That's not good for my body, man. Suck. It's not healthy. Oh, by the way, guys, I'm addicted to a new show. It's called House Medical Doctor. And there's this guy, he's always a jerk, but he gets like almost every single diagnosis correctly. It's an old show, but they have it free on NBC if you're in the United States, so that's nice. Oh, I'm sleepy, man. I'm tired. How do I end the live stream? Let me end the live stream. Guys, I will talk to you later tonight. Ooh, what's this? Is this a little bit of Big Red? Yeah, only Texans know about this stuff. I mean, they sell them at the dollar stores in other states, but it's not the same. Where's this? I'm very sleepy, by the way. Oh, look! It's made in Austin, Texas, 78730. Big Red Incorporated. Big Red is a registered trademark of Big Red Incorporated. And of course, it's made right here in the good old Lone Star State. Where Big Red's kind of hard to find in other places, but yeah. Not in Texas, it ain't. Wait. What do we used to bring to my to my to my grandma in California? Was it Big Red? I think it was Big Red. I think California has Big Red now. If I remember, do they have Big Red in California? Miami has Big Red, but it's hard to find, but they have it. But where was the other place? I forgot. Um, where else did they have Big Red? I'm trying to remember. Hold on. Where else did they have Big Red? Big Red? Or was it Dr. Pepper? No, Dr. Pepper's available everywhere. It wasn't Coke. I think it was Big Red. Yeah, it had to have been Big Red. Yeah, you're not gonna find Big Red in New York and Cali. Not easily. Gotta go to a specialty store. But good old San Antonio, it's right next to their headquarters there. Oh, one thing us Texans are known for is HEB. Even though it's just a chain store. Damn, this stuff is so good. Big Red. It is the flavor of Texas. Oh yeah, I remember that episode of. I remember that episode of Sandy Cheeks on SpongeBob SquarePants where they're insulting Texas. Well, what's so great about dumb old Texas? And then she comes back with the bus. I remember that too. I don't even want to was calling me. Of course, the crazy person is calling me. That's okay. That's okay. And good luck, crazy person, because you ain't gonna be able to get a hold of me now. Mm. Uh, some good stuff. Oh yeah. No, it's still there a little bit, but not as much. I think we got it back. Fucking shifter. Well, since there's only 3 people watching me. Yeah, there's only 3 people watching me. Since there's only 3 people watching me, have you guys seen my Alienware? Since there's only 3 people watching me, I'm gonna read out the lyrics to something. All right. So I'm gonna read out the. Okay. There we go. You guys ready? Here we go. You guys are gonna get so mad about this, but here we go. You guys ready? I'm gonna piss off a lot of people, but it has to be done. Okay. Here we go. I don't know how the song goes though. That's the problem. You know what? I bet you I could just play it and have no issues with it because it's not a copyrighted song. I don't know if it is or not, but you guys ready?
Texas, all hail the mighty state. Texas, oh Texas, so wonderful, so great. Oldest and grandest, with standing mountains, home empire wide and glorious, you stand so freely blessed. You may grow in power and grow up the ages long. Darkness through Texas and keep you brave and strong. That you may grow in power through the ages
Fucking commenters. Ah, that. Oh, that was so good. Oh, I almost feel regenerated listening to that. It was so beautiful. Let's see if they got another one here. Like the same stuff. It's the same one.
After the holidays, keep in touch with high-quality video calling.
Shut up.
Google Duo.
Nope, it's the same thing. It's our Texas though. Damn, there's something out of here. Here we go. Yeah, that was beautiful. Oh, woo! It's beautiful. The the gun salute to Texas. Oh, that's a beautiful song. Beautiful. I don't know. I love my state. I mean, I know it has its imperfections, but still better than fucking New Jersey. Let's see if they got a song for New Jersey. Let's see. They actually have it? Oh no, they got it. What? They got a state song for New Jersey? No way. I gotta hear this.
"1787 was the day when New Jersey became the third state. Red Oak's tower over all, Goldfinch sings our call, liberty and prosperity." Let the fields grow full with harvest, gaining strength from waters pure and clean. Violet fragrance fills the air, colors can't compare, a beauty for all to share. Hand in hand, we take our stand with pride for our island's name. We raise our flag for liberty and justice, united peace and harmony. From the city to the shore, we're bounded to explore New Jersey for you and me.
That's actually pretty good.
Praise this song of palaces and a campfire by the Delaware, where the evening shadow fades, the light is silent, but for sound of wine sea fall, Lord of the summer, my memories, New Jersey, my home. You're the cry of revolution, you're the singing of a children's choir, you're the voice of Thomas Edison, and all that he inspired. Lord, leaves of grass and sandals, with his green majestic dome. Lord of glorious days of history, New Jersey, my home. For as long as violets blossom in the gardens by the Jersey shore, and spirits walk through Princeton's halls, we'll love you evermore.
That was beautiful, man. The fuck? That was gorgeous. That was beautiful, man. Yeah. Flying below the Earth's surface. Oh, you're probably talking about if you're flying below the Earth's surface. You're probably talking about somewhere near. No, never mind. Oh, forget it. That was beautiful. Let me see who sings the most beautiful national anthem ever. All right. Oh, fuck the iPhone. Always fucks up. Look at this. Look at this. Look how it just freezes. Look at that. Look at that. It just stops working. So many bugs with the iPhones. They never fix them. The most beautiful rendition of ah, the most beautiful rendition of the national anthem of the United States. Oh yeah, I can't beat Whitney Houston. That's not possible. She sang that so good. There's no way. There's no way in hell on earth you gonna beat that. There's no way. For real though. You can't beat Whitney Houston's. Oh, I'm tired. I'm hungry. But at least I feel better. I feel calmer right now. Oh, it's beautiful though. You know what? I have no idea. I don't know why the freaks keep doing that. Yes, let me go see. Okay. Wow. Oh, that's right. She's in the thing. Dum dum. Is there anything going on? Anything going on with the Uber? I am currently online. Well, any pings today? Uber sucks out here. Priority airport rematch. Oh, F off. Complimentary dent repair. Ooh. 100% tuition and also covers 3,000 lifetime trips. What's this? What's that about? What, they pay for your school? Huh? How does that work? Diamond drivers earn an extra 6% on time and distance rates for every ride. Platinum drivers earn an extra 3% on time and distance rate for every ride. You'll see the extra amount on your earnings summary. Platinum driver status, you earn higher time and distance rates on every ride. Your additional rewards earnings will be on a separate line item on your earn. Oh, so you get paid more. The higher your reward. Dude, my cancellation rate is like 2%. Fuck out of here. I got really good cancellation rate. My acceptance rating is almost 90%. I have really good ratings with Uber. Shit. Because I don't fuck around. I treat everybody with respect, and that's the point. And Lyft hates me. Okay. Current temperature in San Antonio.
It's 47 degrees in San Antonio right now.
Okay, Google. Okay, Google. Okay, Google. Hey, Google. Hey, Google. Okay, Google. Current temperature in El Paso, Texas.
The temperature in El Paso right now is 35.
Okay, Google. Current temperature in Brownsville, Texas.
In Brownsville, it's currently 51.
Okay, Google. Current temperature in Amarillo.
The temperature in Amarillo right now is 34.
Okay, Google. Current temperature in Las Cruces.
The current temperature in Las Cruces is 33.
Okay, Google. Current temperature in Dayton.
The temperature in Dayton right now is 35.
Okay, Google. Current temperature in New York.
The current temperature in New York City is 45.
Okay, Google. Current temperature in Montauk.
The current temperature in Montauk is 43.
Okay, Google. Current temperature in Baltimore.
In Baltimore, it's currently 48.
Okay, Google. Current temperature in Washington, D.C.
The current temperature in Washington is 49.
Okay, Google. Current temperature in Charleston.
The current temperature in Charleston is 68.
Okay, Google. Current temperature in Jacksonville.
In Jacksonville, Florida right now, it's 76.
Okay, Google. Current temperature in Miami.
In Miami, it's currently 80.
Damn. Okay, Google. Current temperature in Key West.
The current temperature in Key West is 83.
Wow. Okay, Google. Current temperature in Havana.
In Havana right now, it's 83.
Okay, Google. Current temperature in Death Valley.
The temperature in Death Valley right now is 44.
Okay, Google. Current temperature in Sydney, Australia.
In Sydney, it's currently 71.
Jeez. Okay, Google. Current temperature in Tokyo. Should
In
be cold.
Tokyo right now, it's 36.
Wow. Well. Okay, Google. Current temperature in Barrow, Alaska.
In Barrow right now, it's 9 degrees.
Jesus. 9 degrees Fahrenheit. I mean, that's cold, but it could be worse. Okay, Google. Current temperature in the coldest place in Colorado.
Here's a summary from Mother Nature Network.
Okay,
Located near the
Google.
popular
What?
ski-
Okay, Google. What is the coldest city in Colorado?
According to Mother Nature Network, located near the popular ski area of Winter Park, Fraser enjoys
Oh.
one of the coldest.
Okay,
winters in
Google. What is
contiguous
the
United-
what is the coldest temperature? What is the current temperature in Fraser, Colorado?
In Fraser right now, it's 10 degrees.
So it's in Fraser, Colorado. It's the same temperature as the most northern point of America, Barrow, Alaska, which is 9 degrees. So 1 degree difference in Fraser, Colorado. It's a 1 degree difference. Oh, let's find out. Okay, Google, what is the current temperature in International Falls, Minnesota?
The temperature in International Falls right now is 33.
So right now in Fraser, Colorado, it is colder in Fraser, Colorado than it is in Barrow, Alaska, and Barrow, Alaska is the most northern point in the United States of America. Wow. Okay, wow. I have nothing. I have no comment on that. Wow. Now let me look up the actual coldest place that I can think of in the Northern Hemisphere. Where is it? I forgot. It's way up north. Oh, it's called Alert. Yeah. Current temperature in Alert, Canada. Okay, Google. Current temperature in Alert, Canada.
The temperature in Alert Nunavut right now is -14.
Ah, minus 14 Fahrenheit. Holy shit. I mean, that's not too bad. I mean, it could be worse. -14 in Alert, Canada. That's cold, but it could be worse. And that's not even that cold. Like, it could be way worse than that. Ooh. Okay, Google, what is the hottest temperature on Earth right now?
According to Cool Cosmos, Caltech, the highest temperature ever recorded on Earth was 136 Fahrenheit in the Libyan desert.
Bullshit. 136 Fahrenheit in the Libyan desert. Since when? Okay, Google, what was the hottest temperature ever recorded on Earth?
Here is some information about highest recorded temperature.
Greenland Ranch, Death Valley, California. I kind of figured that. 134 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, Google, what is the current temperature in Greenland Ranch, Death Valley?
Here are some results from a search.
What? Damn. Okay. Okay, Google, what is the current temperature in Seattle? Up in the 40s.
I found this on the web.
What is the current temperature in Seattle? Okay, Google, what is the current temperature in Seattle?
In Seattle, it's currently 46.
I knew it. I knew it'd be in the 40s because they're too close to the Pacific Ocean. Because they're close to the Pacific Ocean, it really can't freeze. The water is just not conductive for it, not in that area. It can freeze, but it's rare. Okay, mm, excuse me. Okay, Google. What is the current temperature in Edmonton, Canada?
The temperature in Edmonton right now is 32.
That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Okay, Google, what is the current temperature in Grand Forks, North Dakota? Okay, Google. What is the current temperature in Grand Forks, North Dakota?
The temperature in Grand Forks right now is 35.
That's it? That's not very cold for them. The fudge? That's actually warm for them. So what that tells me is there's a very mild winter. Okay. Okay, Google. How long does the Earth have left to live? Okay, Google, how long does the Earth have left to live?
Here's a summary from Wikipedia. By that point, all life on the Earth will be extinct. The most probable fate of the planet is absorption by the sun in about 7.5 billion years.
Okay. Excuse me. This AI technology on Google has gotten way smarter over the last year, especially over the last 3 months. Holy crap. Damn. This thing's actually pretty smart. Wow. That's weird. This thing is really smart now. Okay, Google. Where was I 5 years ago?
Check out these results.
How the fuck does it know that? Okay, Google, where was I 5 years ago?
Check out these results.
Okay, that's pretty fucking creepy. How does it know that I was there? Ugh. Okay. I mean, it's very smart. Google is getting very smart now. That artificial intelligence machine. That's pretty fucking amazing. Okay, Google. What year was electricity discovered?
According to Wonderopolis, building
1879.
upon Franklin's work, many other scientists studied electricity and began to understand more about how it works. For example, in 1879, Thomas Edison invented the electric light bulb, and our world has been brighter ever since.
Okay. Okay, Google. What is a myocardial infarction?
According to Mayo Clinic, a blockage of blood flow to the heart muscle.
Okay, Google. What is sepsis?
According to Mayo Clinic, a life-threatening complication of an infection.
Could you be more detailed on the cerebral? Okay, Google. What is cerebral edema?
Here's the definition of cerebral edema: a swelling in the brain caused by the presence of excessive fluid.
Okay, Google. What is a transemic attack?
According to Mayo Clinic, a brief stroke-like attack that, despite resolving within minutes to hours, still requires immediate medical attention to distinguish from an actual stroke.
Wow, this thing's getting smarter and smarter by the fucking day. I cannot believe this shit. Man, they must be paying billions of dollars for this artificial machine. Okay, Google. What is the current temperature in my area?
In San Antonio right now, it's 45.
Okay, Google. What is the weather going to be like this weekend?
Here's the forecast for San Antonio.
65, 38, 67, 44, 67, 59. Okay. Okay, Google. How far am I from Miami, Florida?
It's 1,397 miles to get to your current location from Miami by...
Okay, whatever. So I'm about the same distance from Los Angeles. How far am I from Los Angeles?
The drive from Los Angeles to your location is 1,340.0 miles.
1,340 miles. How far am I from Miami?
The drive from Miami to your location is 1,396.5 miles.
It's about the same distance. That's the same distance. You either go west or you go east. It's the same shit. Oh, it's funny. Google's getting pretty smart. Okay, Google. What is the definition of love?
Here's the definition of love: an intense feeling of deep affection.
That's not very detailed. Okay, Google. Who created Google?
Google was founded by Larry Page and Sergey Brin.
Did they say Larry Page? Okay, Google. Tell me a story.
Once upon a time, there were people who dreamt of a better world. Then they woke up and started to build it. This is why I believe in the power of dreams.
Okay, Google. Tell me a story.
It was the best of times, it was the worst of times. As an optimist, I tried to focus on the good times, so I'm pretty sure everybody lived happily ever after.
Okay, Google. Tell me another story.
Once there was a lonely Google assistant that wondered why nobody would talk to it. Then a magic fairy came along and said, "Hey silly, your volume is turned all the way down." "Whoopsie-doo," exclaimed the Google assistant, and it was never lonely again.
Okay, Google. Tell me a story.
Here's a short version of a story you might know. A girl was dancing until midnight, then had to run home. She lost her shoe, but luckily someone brought it back to her.
A girl was dancing until midnight. Then she had to run home. She lost her shoe, but lucky someone brought it back to her. Okay, Google. Sports news.
Here's the latest sports news. From NBC Sports Update at 9:26 a.m. today.
Your NBC Sports Radio update.
Whoa. Alright, I'm getting sleepy now. Okay, Google. What year is it?
It is Thursday, the 3rd of January 2019.
2019. Okay, Google. Where is Toyota manufacturing headquarters?
According to Wikipedia, Toyota Motor Manufacturing Mississippi, Inc. is located in Blue Springs. Vehicle manufacture and assembly, Corolla.
Okay, Google. Where is the headquarters of Google? Okay, Google. What is the current temperature in North Hollywood Hills?
In North Hollywood right now, it's 51.
That's not bad. That's actually chilly. Okay, Google. Give me $1 million. Okay, Google. Show me a video of God.
Okay, playing recommended YouTube videos.
I did not. Okay, Google. Are you part of the FBI?
Opening YouTube.
Okay. Okay, Google. Are you the CIA?
No government entity has direct access to our users' information. Respect for the privacy and security of your data underpins our approach to responding to any legal requests we might get. You can learn more in Google's transparency report.
You fuckers. You guys know that they would ask that question. Oh, that's funny. Okay, Google. What year did I grow up?
Here's what I found.
Okay, Google. Who am I?
Your name is Universe.
Wrong. Okay, Google. Call 211.
Calling 211.
Thank you for calling 211. English.
How dare I know what I was trying to say? Okay, Google, emergency.
I found a few locations for emergency.
Okay, Google, emergency services.
I found a few locations for.
Okay, Google, I'm having an emergency.
I found these. The first result is from Quora.
No. Something funny popped up on the screen. Okay, Google, what is the meaning of life? You're not going to answer that question. Okay, Google, what is the meaning of life?
That's a big question, but here's one answer I like. French philosopher Simone de Beauvoir says life has value, so long as one values the lives of others. This would explain why I enjoy helping people so much.
I mean, that's an answer, but still doesn't pop a big question. What is the purpose of the human race? Okay, Google, what is the purpose of the human race?
Check out these results. The first is from Quora.
Fuck Quora. Okay. Okay, Google. Okay, Google. What is the current temperature in my blank?
The temperature in San Antonio right now is 46.
I give up. I give up. Thank you guys for watching.